This is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on the Dreamcast. It's a really great 2D fighting game. There's loads of crazy wacky moves in it and stuff. Now there's actually two games on this. There's JoJo's Venture and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The only differences between the two that I'm aware of is JoJo's Venture seems to have less characters than the amount of characters in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and it doesn't seem to have the challenge mode either. The reason why I'm not really sure about the differences is because usually whenever I play this I just always play JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for some reason. So and it has been quite a few years since I've played this. So I think it came out in about 2001 or 2000 or something. There's a disc. Now the interesting thing about this game is that nearly all of the characters have a stand, and a stand is like an entity which is inside your character, and all you have to do is just press a button and the entity will come out of your character, and it will either fight for you or fight alongside you. So that's a really cool feature. So yeah, let's take a look at JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on the Dreamcast. So on the main menu you can choose between JoJo's Venture and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm going to go with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And you can choose between challenge mode and story mode. Challenge mode is like a survival mode, if that's the right way to put it. In story, that's the normal game. So there's quite a few crazy characters to choose from. There's even a dog and an eagle. And you can choose between normal mode and easy mode. I'm going to go with normal mode. And before and after each fight you get a cutscene like this. I'm not going to show all of the cutscenes, but I'll just skip through them, but I'll just show this one so you can get an idea of what they're like. And that's her stand, that monster thing what a cup turned into.
Make a find.
So yeah, I think this is a very fun game. I think the button combinations, they're not too complicated, not too complex like what you get with a lot of Street Fighter games or whatever. And you can see that's a stand there, that monster thing in front of her. And all you need to do to get your stand on the screen is you just need to press one button. I think it's the A button on the arcade stick. And obviously your attacks are more powerful when you have the stand on the screen, but your stand does have an energy bar, which you can see there underneath her own health bar. And when that energy bar is empty, your stand disappears, and you have to wait for the energy bar to fill back up again before you can bring your stand back onto the screen. I guess the graphics for a 2D fighting game aren't that great. I mean, the characters, they do look quite pixelated. I know usually on 2D fighting games the characters look pixelated anyway, but these seem to be quite a bit more pixelated than usual. But I do enjoy the style of these graphics though, so it doesn't, so it doesn't really matter to me about them being pixelated or whatever. I mean, I really don't care about the technical side of things as far as graphics are concerned. I care a lot more about the actual style of them. So this game was an actual arcade game, and it was based on a Japanese comic book. Can't remember what the name of it was, but it does kind of feel like you're playing in a comic book actually. So I'm not sure if I'd recommend this game to other people, to 2D fighting fans, because I don't know, I mean, maybe most 2D fighting fans prefer the fighting games to be more hardcore, and this doesn't seem that hardcore, because like I said, the button combinations and everything, they're not that complex. They're not as complex as what you get in a lot of other fighting games. But I mean, for some people that might be a good thing, For me it is, because I can't, a lot of those complicated combinations, I can't pull them off, so. So yeah, that's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on the Dreamcast. I think it's an amazing game. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.
Make up mind. Why? Oh.